Yo, Joe!
Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. As you can see, we have the night creepers here. I do have two of them already out of the box. And we do have our vintage counterparts here. Our vintage version, which is mostly based on, and then we have our Ninja Force one because they did throw in an extra head with these classified ones, you know, in reference or, you know, to give us that extra head that mostly represents the Ninja Force one. Now in terms of packaging, we have logos down here and whatnot. We have the window, we have our name up here. Again, hidden plastic underneath here, and that's where the backpack piece is. You'll find it back there. You have a nice art portrait, so I'm moving that out of the way. And there goes that night creeper. But you have a number, a nice portrait. Here on the side. I really dig it. On the back you have skills, abilities, his name. Nice little shot there of the night creepers, a few zoom in shots, and the same on the side. Portrait, QR code, skills and abilities, number at the top, and not much else. So let's get right into it. So right off the bat, we'll start with accessories. We do have two pairs of hands, or yeah, two pairs. So you have your open sort of trigger finger hands, which is nice. They both articulate up and down vertically, so it's nice. We get extra hands, which we have seen before with different snake eyes, and yeah, I think mostly snake eyes, this sort of open palm with a weird sort of weapon there on the palm. Very nice, sculpted nicely in that nice sort of maroon, reddish, purpley color. And we have the ninja throwing star hand here. Again, we've seen this with snake eyes for the most part. Not painted silver, but it's still nice to have. I don't really use these at all, but they're fine. They're nice options. This is where we get into newer pieces. This is where we have this Ninja Force head here, which is pretty spot on, you know, sculpt wise, detail wise, pretty spot on. And I will do a separate video comparing our vintage counterpart with our classified version here. But this is a nice head sculpt, very cyborg-esque head sculpt there. We get two tiny little sort of knives, is the best I can call them, and there's some nice sturdy plastic here at the handle and even up here at the blade. They're not painted, unfortunately, but they are sturdy plastic, so that's nice to see. We have the sort of crossbow here, and you do get a separate arrow in the packaging, which is nice. You can put it in the crossbow here as such, and you can even slide it all the way underneath in here to make it seem like it is being held down all the way back there. So that's very nice. You have all the arrows here. You have your trigger grip there, and the grip at the front, your stock. Very nice. Now this is where the plastic isn't very nice. It is very much more pliable here, as you can see. So they didn't use any of that sturdy plastic that we saw with recent figures that I mentioned, so that's a bit of a bummer. But for the most part, it came out straight. Even this other one over here, it came out in pretty good condition, considering it's in the plastic. The arrows are a bit warped, but for the most part, they're in good shape. You have the back piece and your two swords. So the two swords, for the most part, they also have that sturdy plastic here at the grip or the handle. And then as you go further up, you get that more pliable, but here it is pretty sturdy. As you can see, there is some, you know, give to it, but it is sturdier than other swords that we've seen so far in the classified line. And same goes for this one. It's a little more warpy, not as strong, but still here at the handle and here at the base of the sword or the blade, pretty sturdy and strong, so it's nice to see. This one has a nice sort of almost like greenish metallic paint on it. I'm not sure how well that's gonna look, but it does have a sort of green metallic tint to it. I believe Lenny on the classified team mentioned that the blade would have like a green accent to sort of symbolize that it's coated with, you know, poison and whatnot. And this one just has a nice silver, metallic silver paint to it, which is very nice to see. But that mostly does it for the accessories. Articulation wise, this guy's pretty good. You get a T-pose. The head is on a ball joint, so you can't really look up either because of the weird hood thing. You can't look really down all that much. You do get some slight pivoting, and then you can turn side to side. You have your bicep swivel. You have some nice butterfly joints there, going forward and back, so that's very cool to see. Double jointed arms, very nice. Already mentioned the hands, how they articulate. Even the torso, I'm surprised that we do get a fair amount going forward. I still wish we could get a little bit more. I feel like they can give us a little bit more because, like, going back, boom, we get a lot going back. But even for forward, that's pretty decent in my opinion compared to other releases. And then you have the bottom. I mean, they both are on ball joints, so they can twist and pivot side to side. And here at the waist, which is very nice. Legs go out. Something about this mold is that with this side, the leg is like super tight. Like there's no clearance, but it will move, especially if you use the drop down hip. You can get it to move out. But you can see from a regular position, you know, this one moves smoothly outward and this one just struggles for some reason. It's the same thing with, because these legs are reused from, what's his name? Damn it, I forgot his name. Nunchuck is the guy I was trying to reference. I believe these are reused from that body mold. And he also has the same issue with the leg, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's going to break or anything, and it does move out, but for some reason in a neutral position, this is smoother and this struggles to go out for some reason. But kicking forward is pretty good. You have your upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, so that's nice to see. Boot cut there, and then your feet can go back and forward about that much, so that's very nice. But yeah, that's our articulation. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it, especially for it being a ninja. There's a lot of new pieces here. I believe the arms are new, the shoulder pads are new, obviously, and they do rotate with the arms, so that's nice. And they get out of the way when you go up, so that it doesn't hinder the arms going up. This is a new belt piece as well, which is very nice to see. And yeah, these are new pieces down here for the legs, so that's very cool to see as well. Just a lot of detail there, different sculpting going on. I love the armor bits here at the front with that metallic sheen. Very cool. You have the straps that go back here. Very nicely done. This hood piece looks very nice too. Head sculpt looks amazing. But yeah, overall, I'm very happy with the Night Creeper, and we do have this guy over here, just to show that everything is storable on him. You have the two knives there on the belt piece. You have your back piece that holds your two swords here at the side, and then even a little spot here for the separate arrow. And you can also store the crossbow with these two little triangles there. They plug into those as such. So yeah, everything is storable on him. Obviously put the arrow first and then the crossbow to really have everything on him. But yeah, I'm overall happy and satisfied with this release. Some more ninjas to add to the ninja crew, so that's very nice to see. Happy with them. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys in a future video.